Hey y'all! Playing a little doctor. You guys have played doctor, right? You know, when you were young as a kid with the babysitter. You know what I'm talking about, Dirty Up. And we're on Zero Flow's account, DirtyEU 64 of 70. They are a close to, I would say they're a top 100 guild. They're ranked number 117 on credits, DirtyEU. And rank under 100 on might, and if it just get those few extra members, maybe that would push them up into, oh, I don't know, top 75. Let's go with that. And first thing I do when I like to play on someone else's account is I like to look at their hero altar first. Always. This game is about the heroes. Just let's face it, it's about the heroes. I should have called it Hero Quest. Wait a minute. Anyways, Druid, so 5 of 9, that's cool. 3 of 5 Revive. Revive is a great talent if you are a free-to-play or low-cost player. Thunder God, 4 of 9, that's acceptable. War God, 3 of 5, that is also acceptable. Pumpkin Duke, 5 of 9. Oh man, get those 3,000 skill points here, guys. Come on, let's get that 5 of 9 up to 6 of 9. That is your highest priority on this account, Mr. Zero Flow. And Revitalize, 4 of 5. Sweetness! Spirit Mage, 4 of 9. Yeah, that's good. We'll take that. Cupid, War God. I don't know about War God, but hey, we'll go with it. And then we got a Mortep there that with Berserk. That's okay. First thing I got to do is that base. I am not fond of that base that was set up. That was like a HiLiJ's base that was like 4 months ago. It's a fine base. It's just not the base for this account that has Town Hall level 16. Look at the bottom left corner. We're going to spell the letter D right here. 2 army camps plus the letter D and then the letter B as in boy. D for dirty, B for bastard. We are moving this base from the jank base that we had over to the dirty bastard base, which I believe is the best base. And hey, Town Hall 16, I looked at this account. Really the only thing that this account needs to start doing is farming more Dungeon 8, and I didn't show it in the video, but they have not quite opened all of Dungeon 8 yet, so they're going to want to do that. And I'm going to go 3 up. I'm going to go 3 up from the bottom here, and I'm going to build my first wall. I'm just using that vault down there for spacing. And of course, I'm playing this in extremely high-speed video right now. But I just want to churn through this here. We're converting to the Dirty Bastard. And what we want to do is we want to clear H for the first time ever. So this account has only done Here Be Monster G. Clearly, this account can farm Here Be Monster G over and over and over again. But when I looked at that account and I saw, even though it's only a Town Hall 16, I felt with the 6 hero bases and this base design that this account is ready to farm Here Be Monster H, but it never beat H. Hasn't beat H, not even once yet. And so I'm going to attempt to do that here, and we'll see how she goes. Now, normally when I build the Dirty Bastard, I do 3 deep walls all around. But this is only Town Hall 16. I'm Town Hall 20. Also, the hero bases are so low level. And at the end of the video, guys, I wasn't going to bore you at the beginning. At the end of the video, if you want to see all of the building levels of all of those interior buildings, I will walk you through all those if you didn't catch it in the base redesign menu. And I'll slowly go through each one at the end. So I just didn't want to bore you up front here. I want to get straight to the action before we hit the 4-minute-ish mark. I wanted to actually get something done here. And I did a quick study on I recorded about 3 hours worth of footage on this account. However, I'm only showing you about 12 minutes. And first thing I wanted to do is, obviously, I would need to make sure it beats Here Be Monster G before I move on to H. I mean, come on, guys. Every good doctor knows that, such as this doctor, Distaggio. And so yeah, this is Zero Flow's account here, or is it O Flow? I'm not quite sure. DirtyEU. I actually put out a call to all of the Dirty Empire guilds and said, hey guys, you know what, for free, zero cost to you, for free. It's not like I'm going to charge you for this. This is a service I provide to create awesome videos, which hopefully all of you watch. And as you know, I get compensated if you watch my video, and I do not charge my subscribers for any service I provide to them. And that's also a benefit to me too, because then I don't really have to achieve anything. Do you know what I mean? There's sometimes I will look at a person's account and I simply cannot achieve anything that they have not themselves achieved. And there's just sometimes that happens, and hey, you know what? I'm cool with that. You know, if I achieve even something or give you a piece of advice that helps you maybe just a little bit, I think, you know, it's worth it to you. And that's, again, why I don't charge, I don't feel like I'm on the hook to accomplish something epic. I just want to accomplish something dirty, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, H1, so H. Let's talk about Here Be Monster H. So first off, you saw the Ornithopters come all the way straight into the tower. That's because they prioritize themselves on a tower. They pop anywhere on the board, they see a tower, and they are stupid drones. They will simply fly to the nearest tower, separating themselves from the pack of the Here Be Monster Waves, which is over there. This Here Be Monster Wave clears all of the dirty bastard buildings up there at the top, and now it comes in. This is what I call a momentum base. What this means is that when those heroes come in on wave 1, they're going to have a little momentum, and that is defined by energy bars of their heroes. So you saw that they had some energy bars here, and look at that Cupid, Cupid, no, Cupid, I need you to live. Cupid, level 123 there, see them in the sort of upper right corner? We need that Cupid to live. That Cupid needs some levels, by the way, and it needs some skill points. I think it's at like only like 3 of 9 or something. A first priority, you got to get that Pumpkin Duke higher, but let's talk about that later. Anyhow, so here the second wave comes in. What we're trying to lose is we don't want to lose more than 1 tower per wave. So if you get to H3 and complete H3 and you have only lost 3 towers, then you should be able to beat H. If you ever get to H5 and don't beat it, if you can get to H5, you can beat H. Okay, I have proven this so many times. Any account of mine that I can get to H5, small tweaks will allow you to farm H. Okay, you are so close. Do not go back to G, please. And Zero Flow, if you're watching, do not go back to G. This is an H farmable base, and this will help you level your heroes extremely fast. H3, you can see that we've lost only 2 towers, and in my opinion, and I've given this opinion on a few different videos, that means you can farm H. Okay, if this occurs ever, you can farm H. Okay, yes, level 157 heroes are coming in. H4 is the easiest wave, by the way. This is a freebie. There are no Ornithopters there, and that makes that pretty easy. Now you can see here we got 5 heroes, so we did lose 1. That's okay. Who did we lose? Did we lose Druid? Where is Druid? No, Druid's there. Thunder God? Thunder God's there. And Mortup's there. The important ones are there, so that's the good news. Spirit Mage is who we lost. That's okay. That's acceptable. That's probably the weakest. That revive on that Druid, by the way, was very important right there. That Druid popped down, then popped back up, and then started wailing away. And I think it got a heal off there. So you can see here that the dirty bugs, see the bugs right there, the dirty bugs, which are fairy dragons. I just call them bugs every now. Oh, there's one of them. There's one of them. Tower's going to get it. But look at the proc. Look at the energy. Look at the energy on our heroes, and we're good to go. That's an H5. That's the first time ever this account has beat H. Is it a fluke? Is this 300,000 experience a fluke? 45 shards. Is it a fluke? Well, I'm going to run a high-speed video right now on another attempt I ran right after this. And let's just see if it was a fluke. Go H1 came in and took out a tower, but we cleared it without any death, so that's important. Wave H2 then is going to clear those fluffer buildings up there. That's what we want it to do. We want to clear those buildings in the first 2 or 3 waves. And now momentum takes over. Look right now, all my heroes have energy bars and all theirs have none. The wave separates with Ninja leading the pack. See how Ninja's always leading the pack in first and it sort of separates? That's what causes the momentum advantage of our heroes. This is a momentum base. It is nothing else. It's nothing fancy. And there we got it. 3 heroes left, 200,000 experience, 45 shards. We beat H. And I did run one H where I did not win, but that's because I redesigned the base and was trying something crazy. So I would say that with the towers on the inside there of the core, this base was solid. And hey, let's go look at DirtyEU real quick, and then I'll take you through all of the levels of all the buildings, and we'll talk a little bit about this account. Number 1, this account needs to increase the hero base level. Seriously, this account has level 12 and 13 hero bases. I can't believe, honestly, I can't believe it beat H. Anyways, let's look at the Vigilante. He is a guild leader of DirtyEU. Reached out to me way forever ago when I did not have any guilds running the boss on a European-friendly time zone, and he just said, "Hey, I want to like run a guild," and I said, "All right, go for it, man." And he's running a good guild, 64 out of 70 members there. He's also running it with Fico Alex D. Fico. Remember that video? Spaghetti Man. I forgot what that was about. I just remember that he's the Spaghetti Man. Anyways, here's Liz too, who's a vice leader. Fico's one of the original, like one of the first 10 members of Guild Dirty, and he's been around with our team of Dirty players for a long time, and so it's nice to see him out there as vice leader. Liz is a little newer, and but she's doing a good job. Anyways, look at these. Look, Arrow Tower 9s. I felt that as I was running HBM Monster H. I was thinking to myself in my brain, I was thinking, wow, these can't be level 10, and sure enough, they weren't. But look at this, hero base levels 12 and 13. I mean, I cannot believe I beat H with those. You get those hero bases. I would prioritize on those hero bases. Clearly, we don't need more Town Hall than 16, so let's not even worry about raising that. Let's get those hero bases at least to 16, and that base will continually farm HBM Monster H. Hero bases, and then continue to level up the ability of Cupid and Pumpkin Duke. For sure do that, and this is a rock solid Dirty Up account as always. Keep it dirty.